Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has been making the rounds the past couple of days. A lot of that is thanks to the demo that I think was smart of Square to put out. They put out a huge demo. I haven't played it. I really have tried to avoid it, to be honest, because I'm just going to wait for the game to come out, which I am going to pick up now. I think that in terms of censorship, Square has done a 180, and I'm going to get into it. The reviews for the game are out, and they're out very early, which is a sign of confidence. You know, when you see a company say, hey, we don't have an embargo, or at least our embargo is 2 weeks until a game comes out, that to me says a little bit of confidence compared to something like, I don't know, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, where the game is embargoed up until the day of release, and it doesn't get good reviews. But look at this game. 93% over on Metacritic. Very, 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 very high. Just about everybody is praising this game. And normally I would say, well, it's critics, let's hold back. But the demo is so big. A lot of people have had time to spend with this game, and most of the people that I've seen, in fact, all the people that I've seen that have played it have nothing to say about it but good things. So I think that this is probably going to be a pretty good game. Now, what's interesting here is the conversation on censorship, because the first game was undeniably touched by Square's ethics department, which I think has been disbanded, to be honest. I don't know if they're there anymore. A lot of interesting stuff that I've seen pop up over the past 24 hours, such as this, from Learning the Law over on Twitter. Square Enix Japan's website has erased completely their section of ESG. The only remaining file on the internet is the old PDF. This could be a decision from the new CEO and the pressure on the public. Please double check if you have any doubts. Now, I tried to look for this, and I could not find it on their site. Maybe I'm wrong. The only thing I could find was the PDF. So there was a PDF, pretty sure that I've done a video on it, going over their ESG plans, and they did get a new CEO. New CEO came in March 2023. And I'm thinking maybe this guy saw the bullshit that was Forspoken and how much money that game lost. They lost a lot of money on that pile of shit. Remember Forspoken? I think that they saw the money they were losing there. They saw the conversations around Final Fantasy VII Remake and Tifa and what they were doing, and putting 75 sports bras on Tifa, and decided, hey, I don't think this is what our fans want. And they decided to walk it back. And now, all day yesterday, Tifa was trending. Her and some other girls from the game on a beach in their swimsuits have been trending nonstop. Everybody is talking about this scene, and with good reason, because I said Tifa's bobs are unrestricted, big time. Complete with the famous fan service jiggle that everybody likes. It is moving as it should be, or as he puts it here, is nature finally healing? I think it might be. Now, the reason that I saved this one is because of the headline. They turned it into a meme. Square Enix quietly removes recruitment page from bragging about censorship. And that's true. Already did a video on that. Is Square becoming based again? Are they bringing back fan service? Now, part of the charm of a lot of these Japanese games is they offer fan service. And I like seeing it brought back after years of nonsense. It's kind of nice to see it return in such glory. And the glory is there, ladies and gentlemen. Nonstop. So this is the beach scene. Everyone's sharing this. And from what I remember in the original game, there's a part of a game where you go to this town. It's been a long time since I've played Final Fantasy VII. I remember it specifically because you run into Hojo on the beach, which I always thought was kind of funny. And now they're in the beach. You know, in the original game, they were there. They were in their gear. Now they're all in bathing suits, except for Barrett, who's in a sailor uniform for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm eager to find out. But yeah, I mean, all day yesterday, nonstop. All I saw were these videos of them on the beach interacting with people, memes like this. Over half the timeline today has just been Tifa in a swimsuit. It's hilarious. Yeah, I bookmarked a bunch of these because it's nice to see it again. Yeah, this is all I saw yesterday. Anytime I got on X, all I saw was this. It's all I saw. And I like seeing it. Legal mindset, the salt will flow over Tifa, and I'm here for it. He's not wrong. It already is. Reset era, going insane over it. From learning the law again. The cope with Tifa is insane. Hyper male gazeness, my wallet will go straight to the game. So this gentleman over on Reset Era, big pile of shit garbage website, where all they do is complain about the way women look in games and the way that woke is growing in gaming and how great that is. Says, oh, not bothered by the fact that there's women with boobs and that are, that have bigger ones. It's the male gaze. What is that? What should she be in? A one-piece swimsuit? Perhaps she should wear one of those outfits when you see like women from the Middle East. It's almost like it's not Spanish because it's still loose, but when they get out of the water, they can't help for it to stick to them. Even that must be a no-no. Might as well just stay out of the water. Is that what they should be wearing? Women do dress like this. In fact, they dress a lot less. They cover up a lot less at the beach. So is it just because it's in the game? So it just, women like to look at this too. I'm just going to say it. They do. They like pretty people, just like men like pretty people. It's really not a big deal. But it is for these people. And they're taking a tremendous L over this. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. The conversations surrounding this are very, very interesting because you see people start to talk about giving money back to the company again. Like here's this one from Leonardo Franco. I refunded this game because they said it was full of censorship. Was it or wasn't it full of censorship? Learning the Law says the first one has a lot of censorship after a big push. Square Enix whipped out the ethics department website and has been making some small changes over the past 3 months, but people told you to shut up and not complain because that's what they want. So you have people that weren't going to give this game money because of the fact that the first game had a lot of censorship. And while some people were like, okay, well, she still has big boobs in the game, whatever. Some people, the fan service thing is more of a stance because, and I've talked about this before, it's not an isolated case with this. It's all over the place, like that new Tomb Raider game where it looks like she has just man pecs, like she's been lifting weights. She doesn't look like she has breasts. Like Lara Croft even kind of looks like she has a uni boob, which is where they push them together so hard, it looks like it's just one boob. It's really strange, and it's in a lot of media. So when you see stuff like this, people tend to celebrate it. That's why people are celebrating Stellar Blade, because you just don't see that much anymore. And when it does happen, people get very happy about it, and they reward the developers. And I think Square Enix might have learned a lesson. This game looks great outside of the beach scene. So, Yeah, I'm going to pick this game up now. I was on the fence about it because Remake I didn't like as much, but this game looks a lot better. We'll see. I'm going to go into this one a little bit more open-minded. I didn't even finish Remake, to be honest, because I just didn't like a lot of things about it. But this one kind of looks like a return to form. So I think I am going to jump into it. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but I am going to play it. So we'll see how that works out. And I'll give you my thoughts when I go through it. I like this comment. Tifa is a grown woman. She may dress and act as she pleases. And another one right here. The male gaze sells. Absolutely it does. It's not just the male gaze. Can we just walk it back to what it really is? Sex sells. How about that? Male gaze bullshit. It's trying to blame men for this. Sex sells universally. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell. Make sure you're still subscribed. Check out my locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.